manger. He was born in a Jesus was born. He was born in a manger. Oh, born in a manger. He was born. Jesus was born in a manger. He was born in a manger. Born in a left his throne in glory. Born in he left his glory in heaven. Born. He came to the world to redeem, to deliver creation. He made a ring to fall. He made a sun to shine. He made a star, a very special star in a manger, shining from glory. Illuminating the manger and its surrounding. On the night that the Savior was born, on the night that Jesus was born, shepherds washing their flock by the manger, looking to heaven, born in the manger, seeing the angel, born in the manger, glory to God in the highest manger, to the earth, peace and the will to us be. Oh, the Bethlehem tonight, the Savior is born, wrapped in soul, Lord in the babe, on the hay, in the manger, born in the manger. Words of the prophet, born in the manger, coming to pass, born in the manger. You are not the least among the saints of Judea, born in the manger. The Hebrews beside in the manger, the Lion of the tribe of born in the manger. Manger baby, the baby, the manger. That's how we go. Born in the manger. For the book of the Bible, born in the manger. For the Hebrews beside, born in the manger. Genesis God, born in the manger. Seed of the woman, born in the manger. Busting the head of the serpent, in the manger. The serpent bruising the heel, born in the manger. Angels calling, pass over land. When the night see the blood, I will pass over. Born in the baby of high priest. You know the veil of cloud by the day. By the night is the veil of fire. Deuteronomy prophet like unto Moses. He's a prophet like Moses, and yet he was born in a manger. And Joshua is captain of Israel, Sunday is our salvation. Oh, yeah. In Joshua is judge and lawgiver. He's our King and Redeemer. Hallelujah. First and second Samuel, he's trusted prophet. First and second King, he's a reigning king. First and second Chronicle, then as his elect. He is the one who still alive and as it, and yet he was born. He was born in a manger. Born in the Ezra, he's a rebuilder. Born in the Maya, rebuilder for broken life. Born in the Esther, he's our money. Job is our ever living redeemer. Born in the manger. His son, he's our shepherd. Born in the river, wisdom is calling. Come on the manger. Ecclesiastic, reason for living. Without him, life is divinity. Songs of Solomon, he's Hallelujah in the valley. In Isaiah, he's praised in the manger. He's a prince of peace, and yet he was born in a manger. Jeremiah, his righteous branch. Lamentation, his weeping prophet. Ezekiel, a wonderful face. Daniel, the fourth person. Hallelujah. manger. The furnace of fire. Born in Liberia, his faithful husband forever. Mary to Christ like Israel. Born in the manger. The baptizer of the born in the manger. Fire. Born in the virgin bearer. Born in the fire, he's mighty. In Job, not he pray for Messiah. In me, that his messenger of beautiful feet. Now, on his strength and his shield, above his cause, vengeance crying without a sound. Zephaniah, our Savior, our restorer of God's love, marriages. Zachariah, his son, the winner. The house of David, the seed and the cleaning of born in the manger. The son of righteousness, born in the manger. Healing in the street, born in the son of righteousness. And yet he was born in the manger. Born in the manger. Born in the manger. Now the books of the New Testament. How do they call Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world, the Son of God, the Man of Galilee? Matthew, he's a man who was born in the manger. He's a servant, born in the manger, the Son.
Okay, so once again, we love to say a very pleasant good evening to you from Liberia. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you have found yourself. We love to say Merry Christmas to all of you. About this time, a Christmas carol is supposed to be playing all on the different media outlets. But wherever you are, we love to say good day from Liberia. This is just a quick chat with all of you. This is getting to be something that has claimed our attention. We've received reports, very bad graphic reports from Bahn City, Nimba County. We cannot screen that here because it looks very terrible. The pictures are not something that we can put up on the screen for you to see. But ritualistic killing is ongoing in Bahn allegedly. And our coordinator, our correspondent, and contributor in Bahn City sent us a report, but it's very sad. And the pictures that we have here, if we place them on the screen, it's going to be ready to set it. Sorry, I'm under the weather, but I'm just forced to do this to provide some quick safety tips for all of us, especially as the festive season is here. Since I was born, I've noticed that during the festive season, there are a lot of ritualistic killing activities around Liberia. Nimba is not only the place that this has been happening, though it is very sad. We receive reports, pictures that is here of a gentleman who his friend motorcyclist took him and said, "My man, let's carry me in our Liberian way." And he took him along. And he said, "Let's stop here and then carry me in the bush for us to meet somebody." And then not knowing there were some people allegedly there, and they killed the man. And then angry crowd too killed another guy because of that in Bahn City, Nimba County. These reports may not be coming, but it's very confirmed. Uriah things for falling from Saclipie. And in Bahn City is getting a hot zone for ritualistic killing. And this is very sad. We have the pictures. We don't want to show them to you as they are, but it's very, very sad. And if you see them, they are really disturbing, to be very honest. They are very, very disturbing. And we do not want to screen them at the moment because they are very, very disturbing. The festive season is here and it's coupled with elections. Elections are just around the corner, and This is very, very sad, but I can just show you something here that you can just see. Probably you can just see what is here. This is a dead body there. Somebody who has been killed. We don't want to screen it, but they killed the guy in the bush in Bahn, and he was escorted by his friend who was riding a motorbike. His name is unknown, and then two persons have died in Bahn, allegedly because of ritualistic killing. One was killed in the act, and one was killed because he was being linked, to the situation. Investigations are ongoing, and we're going to follow up as we've always done. Like, remember the other time, former UNICO president Dan Kapaya Dennis alerted the public, that his uncle got missing. He was on a motorbike from the nearby village, and they brought him to Bahn, the very Bahn again. And while in Bahn, the motorcyclist who brought him transferred him to another bike to Ganta because he was coming to Monrovia. Between Bahn and Ganta, the man got missing. He was missing for days, and as God could have it, this motorcyclist took him to an unknown destination after Ganta. But God saved that old man's life, and we follow it up, and we were able to talk to the old man. He now lives in Soul Clinic here in Monrovia. So this is unfortunate that is happening in our nation at about this time. Ritualistic killing is something that is bad. Taking the life of people is something that is very ugly. But what do we do? What do we do to save ourselves? So just few safety tips that we're coming to give you. One, don't travel alone. Do not travel alone. Two, always inform people where you are going. Always inform people where your exact location. Do not travel in the night. Don't travel alone. Tell people where exactly you're going, and don't travel in the night. All right, the festive season is here, and it's very troubling. Bahn City. Yesterday again in Senegal, a man believed to be in his 40s allegedly killed his wife, and the man is on the run. That is in Senegal too. So too many troubling times. It's not just unique to Nimba, but we are doing this to be able to alert you to be safe out there as the festive season is around, to do all that you can to stay safe. So this is just a short podcast for all of us, but we will follow this up from Bahn City, Nimba County. We have planned for our reporters to go over there tomorrow, that we can be able to get the clear details from citizens what is unfolding. Like one student that the former vice president of UNICO, Madam Elaine Blanton, is sponsoring in the Bahn region, called me and said, "Bro, Edmund, the ritualistic killing is too much here now. So we are afraid. So as student, I will not be able to go home for vacation or for weekend. So please send me some money." So just imagine, that was just Imalo, but more of these will be happening. And students who normally walk on the wayside from school and to school, their lives will be at risk at this moment. So many parents will not be willing to send their children to school. Of course, our education system is already challenged, as you may be aware. So when ritualistic killing to add up, it becomes really a burden. It becomes really a situation that we call it on our security apparatus, the community watch forum, one and all to get involved. The motorcycling union. This is sad. This is very, very sad. This is not what we expect to be hearing. But this time, we expect that we young people who are riding motorbikes will not be used for ritualistic killing purposes. This is sad. This is extremely sad. This is very, very sad. So, we're calling on each of us to be our brother's keeper. We're calling on each of us to be our brother's keeper. These motorcyclists live in our homes. These motorcyclists are renting motorbikes from us. These motorcyclists are people that we know. Let's report any alert of people planning ritualistic killing activities to save the life of somebody. This is sad. Two lives have been lost in the Bahn era allegedly because of ritualistic killing. Yes. So we will be breaking that. We're breaking this news to you to be on your alert that do not ride motorbike alone. Yes. Don't ride with somebody that you don't know. Always get involved. Always get somebody involved that this person is taking me. Tell your family people, get it on the motorbike, call back home and say, look, I'm getting on this bike. I'm going to Ganta. This is the bike's radar. And this is why the government is saying every motorbike should be registered. Yes, it's important because you'll be able to track the lesson plate and say, this is the plate on this bike. And this bike is taking me, for instance, to Seclipia. So if something do happen between time, that motorbike radar will be questioned. So the motorcycle union in Nimba, you got to do all that you can to be able to arrest this situation. This is something sad. This is something that we do not wish for. This is something that we as a people, we have to condemn. We have to condemn. Ritualistic killing is very, very bad. It's not something that we can sit and say, oh, because it has not happened to me, so I cannot talk about it. This is not good. This is very, very unfortunate. So when we hear these things, it makes us to feel very terrible and sad. And we cannot sit on it as your mouthpiece, as people that you're depending on to bring you information to you that is very important. Elton Bien says he's following us from the United Arab Emirates. And uh, Cedric Boca Jr. said, thank you very much, brother. Yes. Uriah Gore is watching us. Michelle Jupol is watching. BK Nelson Dan is watching. And Lincoln Coden is watching. Michael Mato is watching. Guancalon Lawrence to play is watching. Richard B. Graham is watching. And all of you that are watching, we're talking about ritualistic killing in Nimba. We have a horrific, photographs that were sent to us from Bahn, Nimba County. We cannot put them on the stream for you. Trust me, it's sad. The graphic is so ugly. Okay, a young people killing one another for what we don't know. For what actually we don't know. For what we don't know. So this is unfortunate, and we are calling you to be your brother's keeper. The festive season is here. Not just ritualistic killing alone that will be ongoing, but phones will be snatched from people. Like yesterday in Morovia, just around the AB Turbo Road, it was around 3 to 4 in the afternoon. And a motorbike, two guys, I did not see them, but it's alleged a lady was walking, on the street corner coming on the main route. And then this lady had her iPhone in her hand. So the next noise that we heard was, oh, you come for me, you come for me. They have juked the lady on her hand with scissors. And the lady narrated that she was walking from her fence on the main route. And then the motorbike guys came to her and said, don't talk, give us the phone. And she said, why should I give my phone to you? Just in the twinkling of an eye, the guy pulled up, the one in the bike, pulled up the scissor and plucked the lady on her hand. And when she shouted now, and people were coming, they pulled up with the motorbike. That was broad day on AB Turbo Road around the Pinsville Town Hall in Maserado County. This is sad. We are calling on you to provide Safety for yourself. Here's what you're going to do when you are in the street. Do not hold your phones in your hands. Put your phones in your purse until you reach to where you want to reach before you take your phone to make your communication. If you are in the house and about to leave, leave in the house. Make your phone calls to wherever you want to go. Put your phone in your purse, handle it very well, and move on. But this is getting very, very, very disturbing. This is getting very, very, very disturbing. So it's not only unique to Maserado County, but it's now going to Gompa City in Nimba and other bigger cities. So we are calling on you and giving you safety tips. Do not travel alone and don't ride on anybody's bike that you don't know. Maybe I'll also add up, do not ride on a motorbike that doesn't have a license plate. It might be very difficult because most of the motorcycles are not registered, but for safety, because your life is precious to you and your family. All right? Your life is precious to you and your family. So what is ongoing is very, very demeaning. This is not what we young people are supposed to be doing. Melish Boy is watching us from Senegal. And Melish, on Wednesday, we'll be talking with you because you covered today the man who allegedly killed his wife and is on the run. Herbert, Ma will say exactly that is what is happening. Yes, Herbert. So we all have to, a very expert security personnel or security consultant, James Alawanga said this is unacceptable. The county authority must do speedy investigation and arrest people responsible for this ugly act. Very well. This is very, very, very annoying. If we show the pictures, you will not eat. Yeah, of what happened in Bahn. We got the pictures here. The guy is found a motorbike and they went and allegedly killed him. We got the picture here. An angry crowd who killed another guy who was allegedly, something in more violence. And more violent is not accepted. It's wrong. It's illegal. But when there are no redress to certain things, people will go on the rampage. All right. Ben Estamba say, I'm watching from Dubai. Yeah, Ben, thank you so very much for watching. Keep sharing. And we will just do this quick and open up the lines on our WhatsApp here real quick that you can just call us and tell us your own experience in your community. He was arrested and turned over to the police in Senegal. Oh, okay. So the man who allegedly killed his wife in Senegal has been arrested and turned over to the police in Senegal. That is what our reporter Melish Boy in Senegal is telling us. Brilliant. He got to pay for that. That is unfortunate. That is sad. Let me put this up here, and Melish, you can just call in here real quick. On this number, Melish, you can call out of these numbers to give us a quick heads up, Melish. Then we can take leave of you real quick. So this is a WhatsApp number to call. Only for WhatsApp call us, and you can call this number. WhatsApp call us. You can call this number. It's plus 231 778 070604. That is for WhatsApp. And for ordinary callers, well, let me just limit it to WhatsApp. So you can just call us on this WhatsApp number, please. Wherever you are, you can call us on this WhatsApp number and give your own, side of this whole troubling information that is coming up for Nimba. And it might be in other communities. Dolo, Majestic, Glicklessy falling from GSA Road, Monrovia, Liberia. Strange things happening. Yeah, strange things are happening. But we are community people. We also know about these strange things that are happening. Sometimes we hail some of these people and give them names that we call some of them spirit. Yeah, the man a spirit. I gotta go into that spirit without not reporting him because he's not harming you. Those that are slashing phones, they are hiring the motorbikes from other riders. You rider, you also know. So if your motorbike you bought for 900 US dollars, or somebody bought it and give it to you, all right, and you go ahead and then allow criminal to use that your motorbike for slashing phones, and it is caught, they're going to burn your motorbike. Okay, we know how tough the country is at the moment. So the WhatsApp number is on the screen, and you can just call this number and tell us exactly uh, what are you experiencing in your community. You know, you can just be a part of this real quick. We have 12 more minutes to go. 9 p.m. We're going to be shutting down this broadcast. This is not our regular broadcast time, but this is very important for us to be able to alert you in the public, you know, to exactly tell us or to inform you about what is unfolding. We got our first WhatsApp, caller here. Good evening, sir. Hello. Yeah, you will need to be audible and tell us where you calling us from. Hello. Hello. Yes. Just tell us where you calling us from, your name and where you calling us from. Oh, okay. So let me take Melish. Good evening, Melish. Melish, can you hear us? Yes. Okay, Melish, you can go ahead. Oh, I think something is wrong here. Something is wrong with this line. Uh, but you can keep trying. You can just keep trying. But we're actually hearing Melich, but he was not hearing us. So just in case you are hearing us, you can keep trying, and then call us and tell us your own experience of what is happening in your community. Yeah, thanks, Madam Laura B. Kiko. Is here. He said, great news. I pray the victim get justice. Yes, yes. Labor Watch. This is Victor Guandolo. Steve. He's also working with a Labor Watch. He said, I'm Victor. I'm Guandolo. Victor Steve say, following from a Dupo Road resident. You are a security expert, Mr. Victor Guandolo. Steve say, what do you make of this issue of ritualistic killing? It's reported in Bahn City, Nimba County, that a guy was killed through that act, and more violence killed another guy who was allegedly being involved with that. Uh, so yeah, but the numbers to call are on the screen. I don't know why is it that Melish is still asking me. This is the number to call. The WhatsApp number to call is here. So all of you that are here, you can keep telling us your own experience. Like Madam Laura Kipo, the guy in Senekule has been arrested by the police. That is what our reporter Melish Moore is telling us here, tonight. So maybe what we'll do is here we're going to say, instead of you calling us on WhatsApp, call us on this orange number as well. Just call us on this number because we'll soon be going off. Sorry. So call us now on 0778 070604. Call us now on this identical number. Just call us direct from your phone. So just call us on this number real quick, and then we'll take your view. Melish, you can call us now on that number. And Ben Estama say, I feel bad for Liberia. This is not good for our country. Absolutely. So you can just call us quick on that number wherever you are. Call us and then be a part of this real quick before we take leave of you. Ritualistic Killing is on now in Bahn City, Nimba County. And then another guy in his 40s, allegedly in his 40s, killed his wife in Senekule. Thank God, Melish has just reported that he has been arrested and turned over to the Liberia National Police in Senegal. Kudos to the police, to the community people. Yes, this is unfortunate. We cannot do that to ourselves. So call us now, 0778070604. Madam Kiko, Madam, and all women. Okay, so Melish is now calling us. Yeah, good evening, Melish.
Yeah, good evening, boss. How you doing?
Okay, fine, thank you. Well, Melish, this is unusual. This is not our normal broadcast time, but it is important that we do this. Where exactly are you talking to us from tonight, Melish?
Thank you so much. I'm speaking to you from Sanakode at Sangalo Street, where I live here.
Wow. So tell us the weather condition in Senegal. How is it there today?
The weather condition here is cool. The moon is shining, and it's on a good atmosphere here in Sanakode.
Well, so today you cover an incident. Can you put us to speed real quick?
Yeah, thank you so much for the information on the update, and as we always updating the people of Liberia and out of the country. Yesterday it happened around 6 o'clock according to information, where this guy who believed to be his 40, his name is God's thing or C, and the wife name was Yi. So they have 2 kids in the family. So this guy, according to information, is already in the habit of drinking liquor. So when this lady came from the farm, she was preparing food as usual, and this guy just came from indoor with the knife and he shot the woman the first time, and she tried to run away from the place. When the guy followed him and then chopped him in the car to 4 different times, and he was very, very much bad on the scene to when we went there. So the community, the current information this day is from district number 8 in Nimba County, and from the town of people. So the same lady, immediately the sister also she was there at second comprehensive where she died in childbirth. So the same thing happened to the family. So it's so much sad to the family that they lost their daughter during childbirth and again lost their daughter again yesterday. The same night. So it was so much bad to the family, and the people were coming from Monrovia and also from people in this way to come and see the condition here in Senegal.
Wow. So so at the moment he has been arrested and turned over to the Liberia National Police.
So right after he did the act, he decided to run away and went to a community here in Senegal called Verita. So when he asked the guy for $700 credit, and the guy said he don't have money, he only gave him $20 after he finished with the act. So they gave him $20. He went to the shop in Verita. He bought steam and cigarettes. He started to smoke in the shop. So someone identified him during that process, and they came around. The same color in him decided to use it, but people were around him number and they caught him. So the people of Verita, they are always afraid. So they just took a real farm mate and carried him to the pool and then turned him over to the police. So if it were people who have bad intentions, they want to just kill him right there. But the police said they are afraid. So they turned him over to the police last night and he slept to the police station.
Wow. So it means that actually it was the citizens that arrested him and turned him over to the Liberia National Police.
It was the citizen from Verita that arrested him after he was identified as the doer of the act in our new Taro community, where also known as Floor Ade in Senegal. So when you ran it for arrested him and turned it over to the Liberia National Police, where the investigation is still ongoing.
Well, so just in case you have joined us, the Beatrice L. Motley has joined us. Robert Yekezi P has joined us on Soul Clinic. We are just talking about ritualistic killing in Nimba, especially in Bahn, allegedly, and also a man believed to be in his 40s who allegedly killed his wife in Senegal, but he has been arrested. And, Melish, what sometimes comes to my mind, and I tend to be corrected, is whenever places are named the Fro Island, Sugar Hill, these are criminal hangouts. So how is it that that place is named Fro Island? What community is it in Senegal?
The Fro community, the place from the community to go to New it is now it's just a mini walk, and it is right around the Better World Church.
Okay.
So yeah, it's also known as Better World Community. So the other is located. But according to information, at first this guy don't usually allow people to just start in his yard. So that is the kind of person he is. So he don't allow people to just pass in his yard easily. So when the incident even took place, when kind of when he was tapping the woman in the process, people felt that there was someone just knocking a wall.
Wow.
They were killing somebody.
Wow.
Yeah. So and even the child, their children, and they even ran away up to now. They're not seeing the children.
What?
So it is so sad, and the kind of a condition, the kind of a thing he put himself in, the was bad. And people from the community, when they came around, they were suggesting that this guy be released from the police custody to come and bury the woman by himself. But it is not just possible to just allow that happen. Whereas it was speaking in a traditional term, but it is not possible for that to happen. That's the word right now in Senegal.
Wow. So just to take leave of you real quick, thanks to all of you who are joining us. We are talking with Melish Ball via mobile phone from Senegal, Nimba County, where he covered a man believed to be in his 40 that killed his wife in the house, and he was on the run, but citizens arrested him, and he has been turned over to the Liberia National Police awaiting investigation. So at the moment, what were some reactions from other onlookers just before we take leave of you?
All right, thank you so much. People keep coming on the scene. Today we spoke to some of them. They were afraid, in Liberia. They don't just like to talk to the media. They feel that if they throw any information to us, they will be used against them. So we will try our best to talk to them to get some information. So on the scene, the suggestions from the community was this guy should be brought out from the police station to come and bury this lady. And two, that the law is have Moses law, an eye for an eye, an ear for an ear. So that's the death penalty. So anyone who kill, they should be able to kill you. So they were asking the Liberian government to see how best they can bring that system into place and how to implement it. That anyone that would take the life of another person, their life will also be taken. So that justice can be brought to all men. So like I said, the kind of situation is almost bad. And for the family, because losing your daughter at childbirth and also hearing kind of a news is funny about your daughter to be allegedly killed is so bad for the family. And the Liberian government needs to see reason and reach out to the people because that kind of news is not good. But according to information, you will be kind and see how best you can bury this lady and just be cool and listen to the Liberian government.
Thank you so much, Melish. Except you have something to tell us from Senegal, then we'll take leave of you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's happening here in Senegal. They are related to the pavement of the road. It is moving smoothly, where the people are finally hit the central street of Senegal, and they are doing actually well. I think they want to see quota in the street of Senegal before the end of this December. So let me say many thanks to you for the update. And I'm glad you're appearing on the show this evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Melish, and have yourself a very good time. And make sure that your windows and everything is secure, and that people do not stay out in your house at late hour. And make sure the motorbike you ride, all of that, you make sure that to be on the safe side. Thank you, Melish.
All right, thanks so much for having me.
Okay, so that is Melish Ball there from Senegal, our reporter. There are good news and bad news. Esela Meta is paving the road from Ganta City all the way to Senegal. Melish is just also reporting that the asphalt pavement is already in the heart of Senegal, Nimba County. So the one we call the quota is already, it has hit in Senegal. That is the first good news. Then the second one is the issue of the guy who killed his wife allegedly. And from that very family in Seclepie, one of their daughters, expired or passed away or died at childbirth. Then last night, their other daughter was killed by her husband too in Senegal. This is sad. This is very unfortunate. We'd love to say our deepest condolences to them. And to those who also lost their life in Bahn, the guy who killed his friend, and the other guy who mobbed, people mobbed him to death. We want to say our condolences to all of them. Bay Don said following from GSA Pinzo. Bay Don, thank you for following us. Honest Don Philipson, he said watching from Maserado. So we want to say thanks to all of you who are joining us here from your various locations. We want to ask you to be an ambassador of safety. Call back home to your people and let them know that they should not travel alone. If you are traveling, know who you're traveling with. Call somebody and say, look, this is the person I'm going with. And this is the person that carried me on the motorbike. And we're going to this place. So just in case, and when you reach to that point, also try by all means and call back and say, I have reached. Because we have to take our security into our own hands. Samuel G. Gatese watching live from Ganta. Killing. Yes. Samuel, this is sad. Aaron Quia, our senior Ella, he said things so sad. And that does not represent the value of Nimba Kante. Absolutely. And thanks, it's been a while, bro Aaron, but we want to thank God that you are here today on this Sunday. Victor Guandros Steve is telling us, which of course he's a security expert. We're going to have you on here soon, Victor. We're trying to do a lot of different broadcasts just as we hit the Christmas season. So we'll have you on here to talk about safety issues. But again, the numbers to call, they are on the screen. Let me call James Hadewanga. James Hadewanga is a security, a trained security person. So let me call him to tell us about his own thought. He's in the States. I'm calling James Hadewanga to tell us more about the issue of ritualistic killing. I hope he pick his phone. Imala will say, keep up the good work. Thank you, Imala. Darlington Sipe said, I'm Darlington Sipe watching live from New Jersey, USA. Darlington, thank you so very, very much. So Emerson Zogbe said, I'm watching from Pennsylvania, USA. Thanks for the information. So let us make sure that every motorbike we ride, because it's motorbike that is on the increase in Nimba and other places. Let's make sure that we be on the safe side. Call people and tell them, look, this is a motorbike I'm going with. Yes, this is the man that is taking me. So just in case you do not see me, this is the man who has taken me. So let him be able to, something. So we all have to do our best to, Mr. James, other one guy, you need to call us if you are still on the live here. So Jonathan James said, thank you for the information. James Halawanga is calling us back. So let me rejoin him. Good evening, sir.
Hello?
Okay, good evening. You can hear us now, right?
Hello?
You can hear us? We're hearing you. We can hear you, Mr. Halawanga. If you're using earpiece, you got to cut it off. You are on the air. We're hearing you. We can hear you. No, we can't continue with this. Yeah, we are hearing you, and we're doing all that we can. Probably you are using and got a gadget, so you got to take it, yeah, from the phone and just talk to us directly. Yeah, so that's what we are doing. Yeah, you are probably using something. Hello. Yeah, can you hear us now? Apparently, you are using a gadget, and we cannot continue on that. Maybe you're using earphone or something. You got to take it off and talk to us. So, Jonathan James said, thank you for the information. Family needs to be in close contact whenever one is traveling to other places. That's correct. That's the point. That's a serious safety issue. That is a serious safety issue. Please be on the safe side. When you leave it from one point to another, inform the people, all right, that this is where I am going. This is the motorbike person that is taking me. This is his name, all right? And in that way, we're going to reduce the risk factor. So we had James. Paul Jala said, thanks for the great job. I'm watching you from Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you, Paul. So if you are on the local line, you can just call us on this number, and then we will soon be taking leave of you. But before we take leave of you, let's play this music real quick. This is a music paying tribute to sons and daughters of Nimba who have gone to rest with the Lord. Uh, so we are going to take this musical break from Victoria Gape, and it's interesting for us to do this to pay tribute, and then from there we'll take our promote. Let's take this. Let me see this. Well, this is it. No, this is not it. So just in case you are tuning in, I want to say thank you so very much for joining us, wherever you have joined us from. Let me see whether this is it. This is not it. Let me see this next one. So this is not it as well. So let me see this. Yeah. So there is a music here from Madame Victoria Gape. So let's see. So let me see this. One of these. Oh wow! This is screwing up on me. Oh, we're gonna take that promote. Oh. So this is screwing up on me here. I don't know. So let me take James Adewanga, and then we'll do this for you. Good evening, Earl James Adewanga.
Yeah?
Okay, you can hear us now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'll call it direct.
Okay, so go ahead. Apparently, you are using something that was what causing that. Yeah, so just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about this ritualistic killing.
Oh, okay. This is my name is Jim Halawanga. I'm a security expert and also security for Nimba. But gentlemen, this is what I have been saying to Liberia and to the people of Nimba. And this is what I've been saying. I'm not your opinion. And one of the things I said is about security.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to our security, we need to be very, very serious. The security here in Liberia is like in Nimba, everything is fragile. I just heard that in government school, there was a killer or something that had on the river side or on the creek.
Yeah.
And the chief kept side.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody had even been there. Anybody died. I don't know how many representatives or demons or people have been there. Nobody have been there.
No, but yeah. So let me just hold you on there quick. No. Yeah, no. But let me write what you have just said, because this is a public platform. So that was in district number 8 in Zamboi, and a kino capsized and about 8 persons died. But since then, Larry Yonkwai has been there. The county inspector has been there. Senator Prince Johnson went there, and Senator Kuhn went there. I just wanted to set that straight, that you can go ahead. Yes.
Okay, but before that, I know that nobody had been there. But because I was talking about people going there now.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing here is when every time there is election coming, at the time you see people, children lost. I think that's definitely on platform. But it is not good for our country.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see people lost it because the one government or the country authorities is not enforcing. It's not arresting people. People will still lost it to keep in the home here.
You're right.
That.
Mm-hmm.
People went and kill somebody. If they kill somebody because it's 400.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So this is only acceptable. You can't get people in the place there. People, that's not time for election. People going to arrest people. People going to bring you in. Now, what security is there for? Arresting people does not mean that the people are part of it. But if there is a rumor that this person is involved and they want to arrest people, and the people get lost into their own head. And this is not right. This is not right. The country authorities must be on people who will be ahead of issues when this kind of thing happens. I think for the benefit of the people. So this is what we see. When we take over that country, everything of a security must be a primary concern to everybody. After 2 o'clock, people are going to the street. Christmas comes, people are going to the street. And that was when and that time election is coming, that's the time people get, that's the time children love. That's the time they kill somebody. It was not happen when someone else is over.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You cannot go and get killing out anything like that. That is unacceptable. People will be arrested and will know who is doing this infringement.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. James Alawanga. That was Mr. James Alawanga from the US of A. He is condemning the issue of ritualistic killing. And Martin Kuna said, I'm watching live from Monrovia. Thank you, Martin. President Dan Dennis, the former president of United Nimba Citizens Council, said this is very sad. Martin Kuna said the criminal rate are getting on an increase in the country. Yeah, it is true. But we all, Darlington Sepe said our country needs serious security network to prevent secret killing in Nimba. Some of our brothers don't want to be serious and legal hustle. They don't fear God, so they can do anything just to get money. You are right. You are right. But let's take this music. Then from there, we will just close you out for today. This is very sad. So let's take this musical break. And from there, we're going to close you up for this quick broadcast that we brought on here today. It was good having you on here. So let's be an agent of positive change. Let us all be able to be there for our fellow citizens. So let's take this break. This is the Nimba we want to see. Our happy Nimba, not our killing Nimba. Merry Christmas to all of you, wherever you join us from. This is Nimba Dina TV. You can't beat the sensation. Trust me. Stop the ritualistic killing. We want to enjoy our Nimba. Don't listen to us, oh. Don't stop the killing, guys.
papa long to be here. Now, Bolon Pada, go Pada to be there. Pada to be there. To walk over Messagun. Go up in it. Go about one love. Got a father gone level. Tell me that Calacaria. Like back after the great Ayalinga. Why? Take it, say, black for the Benaya. I got the best system on the pepper. I don't have to take up to say, Pumaya. Man, I said to the one. Man, I said to the one. What is it? So I put it there. Money back, that back. For my failure, this way, Punkane. My silo, this one, let's see the way. Jimmy can get. I better be up. When I saw a cat, I got back. Go watch out. Make a papa log with it. Got one for a go pad good. What a papa with it to our Messacune. Go Messacune, go a Beneca. Like I said, Nampa Camena. So I put it there. So I put a dice on. See my color to the mobile. No, I can't run. Is that it is the one? Mother Eagle, God bless you. Gotta go my turn. So I put a dice on. See when you to the way. This is nice to the way. It's me and red, huh? Look at it, move about the room, come away, man.
Okay, so as you may be aware, the county meets will soon be starting, and thanks to a seller meta that has made available $10,000 to Nimba County team, $7,500 to Grand Basso, $7,500 to Bahn County, and $5,000 each to all of the county to prepare themselves. My unconfirmed information having that December 17 will be the kickoff in Grand Basso County of the county meets. Yes, so Nimba is the defending champ for the soccer edition of the Liberia County Meet Sports. So, but let's take this music from Zed Debrit. This boy, you know how to rock the stage. So let's see here. Let's see. So let's take it from the top here. Let's take it from the top. Let's take it from the top and see here. Yeah, then this will take us home. It has been a wonderful time, being here with all of you. But let's take it from the top here and see. We'll do two Nimba soccer game. So the games will soon be starting. This is Nimba. We are the defending champion.
Ready to play.
Let go away.
Ready to play.
Let go away.
Nimba ready to school. Nimba ready to school. Nimba playing, so let me get back. Nimba playing, so let me get back. Nimba playing, so let me get back. Now the content that we love, I be ready. Nimba playing, so let me get back. Nimba playing, so let me get back. Nimba playing, so let me get back. Now the content that we love, I be ready. Nimba go, Nimba can, Nimba get play, Nimba go, Nimba can, Nimba get play, Nimba go, Nimba can, Nimba get more right. Nimba go, Nimba can, Nimba get more right. Nimba go, Nimba can, Nimba get play, Nimba go, Nimba can, Nimba get play, Nimba get and wow with Asia, getting with top, getting wow with Asia. Nimba get and Sisa, getting with top, getting wow with Asia. Getting wow with Asia, getting with top, getting wow, yeah. If you don't get us slow with Asia, getting with top, getting slow with Asia. If I go getting wow with Asia, getting with top, getting wow with Asia. It's your commentator. Yeah, I'm from Virginia. Yeah, I'm graduate. Play the song. Let's go. I want my ass here. Quiet, Nimba quiet, Nimba yeah, Nimba yeah. Today for me and you, I am a oh. Today for me and you, I am a oh. Jale, I am a oh, Nimba get it for here. As you get it for here. Nimba can get it for here. As you get it for here. Nimba play it for here. As you get it for here. Strong supporter of Nimba County. On a road, pre-Yummy Johnson. On a road, Mobu Gagon. On a road, Jeremiah Marco. On a road, Larry B. Youngway. Honorable Royal Thomas. Honorable Pre-Topa. Take out the bus. He dey come blow white. Honorable Flood Thomas. Honorable Taumbe. Honorable Tokopo. Oliver Desua. Adonis Mela. Tamon Yomi. Steering Committee. We are strong. Honorable Saint Brown. Ferry Jekba. Yago ni my house here. Quiet, Nimba quiet, Nimba quiet. Poisson. Say. Tonton bro, pas grand la qu'est plus grand là. You au mon bien.
They give me with the less celebrity wine. Let me see how you swallow it. Baby. Hey. I'm on the back. What are
Pire, il m'a canté pire. Il m'a canté pire. Il m'a canté pire. Guaoma. Yayo sao. Guaoma. Anganga yako Nimba. Akanga. Nimba canté get moral. Anganga yako Nimba. Akanga. I say we have him on the wow. Anganga yako Nimba. Akanga.
Nimba, you won't be alone, you not know your hair. We care for the trophy, we not going to play. Yeah, we learn. We from Nimba country, we play all the things. We rapping, we from Nimba, we the best. What you say? Don't get fair. We be playing, you be shaking at the trophy, now we take it. Chop it out.
Guaoma. Yayo sao. Guaoma.
See, you can't fire, you are when you might enter. That's it, a prayer lecture and the white paper. Come on, do the camera, someone can be back. Nimba can we are proper way back. Many people, I can't be. Girl, I look way.
Yaboni Maya say, oh, Yahweh, who come with fire, who bring the fire, Nimba can't come with fire. Oh, me, Nimba, for la
Pire, Nimba can't pire. Pire, Nimba can't pire. Pire, Nimba can't pire.
Waoma, ya yo masao, waoma. We did it before, we can do it again. We beat it before, we will start it again. Nimba wake up, Nimba I said Nimba can't wake up. If you have fun, Nimba, let me see you on your feet. Nimba can't beat them for your people on their feet. Boy, you will have Nimba turn and they big girl. I want play a come from Berengo. Some more play a come from Bogrado. Some more play a come from Sunny Gole. And some more play a come from
Yeah, we winning the talkie, but we coming strong and flocky. Nimba got the boys, yeah, we not here for noise. Now we the one that made a football play. They want a minute, they want football play.
Yeah, if you don't say you official on Nimba, that's a place for anything. Tell us if you position. You say if you teach Nimba, you're not playing the song, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nimba can't get the morale. I see we have him with him. Wow. I tell you to leave the king said, oh, I say I tell you to leave the king said, oh, that Nimba can't get morale. Our boys, they know how to play the game. The girls, they know how to play the game.
I say, get it too high. You're not able, so you're back, Lassa.
Pepele, Nimba can't do your pepele. Oh, pepele, Nimba can't do your pepele. You are never, your cows, let's celebrate for Nimba can't.
Chairman Goswelly, Ambassador Augustus Guan, and entire Nimba County legislative caucus and see you.
Okay, so that's it there. So Nimba will be going against, I believe, Lofa in Lofa County, and that's how the group stage is. I think I don't have full details of that, but I know Nimba will be going to Lofa. But the opening match is the kickoff is going to be in Grand Basso County on the 17th of December. That is unconfirmed. We're going to be the first year on Wednesday on the truth of the matter. So let's take a little. Let me make some cash here quick. Then from there, we'll just tell you who will be hosting on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a wonderful time here. So just in case you don't know, we'll be playing host to the family of Jalas, the team of Jalas Family Care from Boston, USA. One is from Boston, USA, and the other is in Australia. So Wednesday there will be our guest Dave Jala, Dave SK Jala, and Paul Jala will be our guests on Wednesday from 9 p.m. Liberia time to 10 p.m. on the Truth of the Matter. That will be on Nimba D9 TV, on Twitter, on YouTube, and www.onenimahouse.com and Radio Seclippy and Radio Voice. But I made some cash real quick.
About what Aslamita did for these games to be jogging or fun. The company made it possible for all of the games to be on radio live and also show the game on television too. We know that all these Google things cost plenty of money. That's why we say a big thank you to Aslamita Liberia.
Aslamita has done and continue to do good things in our communities. The company started for the first time the Aslamita Liberia Cup for towns and villages in Green Bassa, Nimba in Bahn County.
Bahn County. This year, my man way behind when Aslamita gave 15,000 American money to the counties of Bahn, Nimba, and Grand Bassa counties to get them ready pull up for the county meet 2021-2022. Each county got 5,000 each. The one behind now, we all know how it ended.
Thank you, Omemanjo, for carrying our minds to that good things we did. So let us go ahead with what Aslamita started doing about the Aslamita Cup. The county teams challenged each other for this Aslamita Cup. The teams were put in groups to play their games.
Oh, yeah.
The teams are put together like this. In Green Bassa County, more time.
Yeah.
Frank this.
Yes.
Water and Silver. And Basiga.
For Bon County, Patala, Lututa, Rock Crusher, and Jointown. Then in Nimba County, Lebai, Bonla, Papa, New Yekipa, Joloi, Seklepa, Segwe, Makota, Makinto, Bonota, Duo, and other railroad towns and villages.
Mister, we community people know very well that putting these towns and villages together to form team and challenge each other takes a lot of money. And we say thank you, Asla Menta, for keeping our young people together by these games.
The day these games were finishing, Phil, the big man for Asla Menta, said the company is standing ready. He said standing ready to put hands under the Liberian government to look for players, correct players for the country. By putting hands under the players to carry them up and to make sure that they are the best in sports. Oh, yale, 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 Congo, Bolo, Duve, Congo, oh, Duve, Congo, oh, Bolo, Duve. A big thank you to Aslam Mita Liberia.
Como buen wika mi ule que mi ule do. Como buen wika mi ule que mi ule do. Bolenda ba kenda pugole kawe. Bolenda ba kenda pugole kawe. Ekena pugole kae ke bidila dae. Apeda mbere ba ke yesi dae.
Hey, this is Edmond Bowie, and we say you are welcome to Nimba TV. This is a television station that is meant for developmental activities across Nimba, and we say you are welcome. At all times, say the truth and nothing is but the truth. Thank you. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining us today. It was a wonderful time having you all here. Let's be our brother's keeper. A very pleasant day to all of you. Whenever you joined us from this evening, it was a wonderful time having you. Good night, and meet you somewhere, somehow, tomorrow. Wednesday is going to be our program called The Truth of the Matter, and we'll be playing host to Paul Jala and Dave S.K. Jala from Australia in the United States of America. They will be telling us a little bit more in detail about their activities at the Jala's family care. What are they involved with in Liberia and other parts of the world? We want to say good night and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.